like lose out on anything. That would suck. How's the stream looking? Is it really bad? Oh, let's look at the loot. I'm not seeing a lot of pins, so I think I probably have enough for a sword. Is the stream looking better, or is it like really laggy? It's like I guess I could go on Twitch and see what it looks like, but I feel like that's just gonna add additional lag. That's just gonna make it worse now. Oh, is it looking fine now? Yeah, okay. That looks fine on Twitch. Okay. All right. I think we've got enough for that sword. At least for one of them, because I'm trying to make the most ultimatist version of that sword too. I don't know how good it is. I was just like, you know what sword I don't have? That Lightning T-Rex sword. Okay. Yeah, it's so hard to tell. Like, if there's ever a problem, it's hard to tell what actually was. Is it me? Is it the streamer? Is it like the video game and the stream? Oh, okay. My computer's chugging now. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh shit, a commission ticket. Let's try to buy the commission ticket before my computer crashes. Okay, let's get out of here. Hilariously, the thing that's the most difficult for my computer is not like, doesn't seem to be like the monsters and the grass and the textures, is other players, right? Other players load in with all of their like clothing folds and particle effects and stuff, and it's like, okay, all right, calm down. Let's save. Pretty sure this thing gets saved all the time, but let's save anyway. I've been trying to coordinate with friends to hunt together lately. That's nice. I've got a nice close circle of friends that are all very cool, but we don't all like the same video games. So at most, it's very rare, but at most two of us will be into the same game, and then it's only three of us, and then the third person will not be into it. Um, the last time all three of us got into the same game was Cyberpunk 2077. So you can see how long it's been since we've actually all like agreed on a game. Okay. Okay. Ooh, bitty doo doo doo, girl. You hitting that hammer for me. Ooh, everybody's thirsting for the girl. Yes, equip it now. Let's see what it looks like. Well, let me see if I can, or what I need to upgrade it. Hunter symbol 2. That's cool. Yeah, you can tell that I've just been like playing because I have like tons of like random bits of monsters. Harvester says, haha, yeah, not a ton of friends in my circles are into Monster Hunter. Those who are really love it. I do like an assertive, attractive woman in trades. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Great character. Like, I love that. You know, it's like I didn't play previous Monster Hunter games, but I love that this is a character that appeared in earlier versions and that like time is passing in this world. That's great. Let me see if my T-Rex quests will give me a hunter symbol too. They could. I wonder if it would be easier or harder. Because I have that guy that's not tempered still, right? Like all the way down here. Okay, this guy does not drop a hunter symbol too. This guy does. Let's just do the single tempered guy investigation this time. As fun as it is to go double T-Rex, I think also my computer needs to only do one T-Rex for the particle effects and then calm down for a bit. Hey, Zal, what's up? Everybody's stopping by or is coming through. It's good times. Harvester says, for sure, and honestly, I don't remember her getting a ton of characterization in For You. I do really like where they went with her here. Yeah, it's super cute, and the interactions that she has with like the other characters are really great. Oh, okay, let me not go fight the T-Rex using the T-Rex sword. Seems like it's not kosher. Mm. Yeah, let's stick with this. Unless I guess I could check to see if it has a specific elemental weakness. Tell me your elemental weakness as T-Rex. Water, dragon, and ice. Whoa, it is like very weak to water and ice. Okay. Let's bring some water and or ice. Harvester says World, Rice, and now Wilds have all benefited a lot in characterization just from having full voice acting for parts of the game. I bet. Like, it's really amazing. Like, it's like Capcom, like right now Capcom have their heads on straight. Like Street Fighter 6 is really good, this is really good. Like clearly they're cooking and they're like, okay, we want people to have like these good story experiences and they're totally knocking it out of the park. Uh right, ice or water. Um oh yeah, the Balahara. Let me just make sure that... Yep, okay. As long as I have guard up, because, like, it's like a pretty indispensable... Oh, okay, alright, calm down. This might be our last hunt, guys. I don't know if my computer's going to be able to make it. Investigations... Tempered Guardian, Fulgor, and Janeth. I'm actually going to depart from like farther away so that randos have a chance to join. MH had its own like Simlish that characters spoke, barked in prior games, but it was all text boxes with tiny fonts. Oh yeah. I should not be lingering too long anyhow, as it's a rather late here. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Come and go. It's all good. I really appreciate me just randomly showing up and some of the regulars coming by and potentially some new people too. Um, it's good times, good times. All right. Let's see if we can wreck a T-Rex and get enough hunter papers to... Oh, is it going to give me the right thing? I hope he does. Heck yeah, I'm always happy to stop by when I can. Thanks. I appreciate it. We'll see. We'll see if this happens again. Again, the whole point is that it's very difficult for me with like work and also like a chronic pain condition to maintain a schedule. So, by definition, this channel is going to become a very sporadic thing, assuming that I even get a chance to continue it at all. So, I'm glad anybody who was here today, I'm glad to have seen you. Glad you stopped by. Lurkers too. Um, Real happy to be seen, especially the way things are going nowadays. It's good to be seen. Yeah, great to see you too, St. JW. That's okay. That's okay. Getting zapped turns on my powers. Maybe not this much, but some amount. Okay. Alright, got a block. Yeah, hang on, Hunter. You gotta learn to block. Oh, nice. See, when I started playing, part of the reason why I went into Switch Axe and why I stopped playing with the heavy bowgun is because one of the NPC helper hunters is a heavy bowgun user. And I was like, well, this guy's kind of cramping my style. Um, and that's also part of the reason why I didn't consider Lance either. I was like, okay, the big NPC hunters that show up are like a hammer, a lance, and a bowgun. So I got to do something else besides that. And that, as along with other things, is why I went into Switch Axe. Like, I do enjoy the Switch Axe playstyle a lot. You get me filling up a gauge, and I'm happy. However, I do think that it's like taxing for my brain because I'm like, okay, well, longsword also fills up a gauge, and what else? Charge blade also fills up. Charge blade fills up like 7 different gauges, right? And it's like, okay, but no thanks. Like Switch Axe is already enough of a like. I already play one complicated weapon, or like insect glaive. Good lord. I don't like. I literally can't even play the insect glaive. Like, it doesn't do anything. I just like fly off in a direction I don't want to go, and like I can't even get at the monster. I've done a Lance team up with Alessa, and honestly, running into battle with a Shieldster is grand. Yeah, honestly, there at the end, after credits, there's like that other adventure where you meet Kormagala and stuff, and it's like those two characters that I'm guessing are also NPCs from another game show up, and they're both Lancers. And I'm like, it's kind of cool to have multiple Lancers. Like, Lance, because of the big shield, like, making a phalanx seems like a cool thing. Whereas, like, if you have, like, multiple Switch Axe users, it's just like, okay, well, we can't all be Neo from the Matrix, guys. Like, somebody has to take one for the team here. Oh, this thing's not dying, is it? Ugh. No, it's not. Fabius was a yeah, he was an Ace Lancer previously. That's cool. Yeah, him too, right? So it's like yeah, they all show up and they're all wearing this like giant armor, and they're all Lancers. It's like cool. Lancers are cool. Lancers have like it's like yeah, the weapons in this game have such a strong personality, right? It's like Olivia. Olivia is a hammer user, right? And it's like it's a big part of her personality. Like you think of her as this like very direct to the face character, and it's like yeah, absolutely, it makes sense. So one interesting thing that I don't know if there's any way to actually do it. I think you have to find like the NPCs out in the wild, like without summoning them for a battle. Is that Alessa and Rosso, which are the other two NPCs besides Olivia that show up to help you, they each have a Palico as well. So when you summon them, they all show up, and the first one that shows up with their Palico, and then afterwards all the Palicos go away because if you have like multiple hunters, then the Palicos retreat. Um, and I'm like, what do their Palicos look like? Because like it's always in the middle of a fight, right? So let me get to the head. Oof, that took a lot of sauce out of me. Come on, big money. Got it. Okay. We're just gonna do a modest attack here. Spatow. Yeah, so I don't know what their palicos look like. Like maybe I've seen them around in the base, but I don't know. It would be kind of fun to do like a little thing where it's like, oh, this is what Rosso's and like they have names, and every time I see them, I'm like, oh, I need to remember like what this palico's name is, and I always forget because I'm too busy trying to kill a monster, for environmental reasons. Okay, let me see if I can get out a trap. I think this dropped me out of multiplayer because my computer kind of disconnected me from the internets. Oh, here we go. Lay down a trap. Guys, get him to the trap. No, he's leaving. Ooh, 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 puffs. Give him a puff. Puff. Go to sleep, monster. You got to sleep. For sure, I love that Athos gets some characterization when Olivia is in a scene too, but those others, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you don't, like, Rosso and Alyssa are very much side characters, right? They are part of their own unit, which isn't Avis or whatever the other one, Astrum. Like, they're in a different unit, so you rarely ever see them. You only see them when they show up to help you. And yeah, you don't see their palicos, right? It's like, that's like, a character has to be, like, very important if they have a palico for you to, like, notice, like, be able to see the palico. I didn't even know if we got enough papers for this. Harsh says I would enjoy hearing your thoughts on the Woodwoods. I like them. I like the Woodwoods. They are... It's like, they're definitely the sort of like Ewok-y thing that can be very annoying. But I like them. I like what at least the localization team has maybe done with them. I don't know if this is like, if they're following closely to what they do in Japanese. I can't imagine that they are because something that sounds like funny and weird in English is going to be very different from Japanese. So I assume that they also have some sort of weird manner of speaking in Japanese that is not the way that they talk. But I enjoy the way that the Woodwoods talk, which is like, I'm just missing one hunter symbol. Okay, well, we can't go on another hunt. My computer's going to explode. So we'll have to save that for some other time, which almost certainly will not be on stream because who knows when these streams are going to happen. I'm not saying I'm necessarily quitting right now, but like we can't go on another hunt. I guess let me see. Does my just chatting thing work? No. Oh my god, this is completely broken. Uh, where did I even have it? There we go. Wow, that was very broken. What the heck? You can tell that it's been a very long time since I've messed with this program at all. So we'll just keep it here. We'll go back. We'll go back to the tent. I think the tent is like it's like a pretty safe loading area. Um, so yeah, I like the Woodwoods. I like the way that they talk because they're not just like talking like little cavemen. Like they have a specific way that where they like like they kind of like screw up words, right? Um, and I always enjoy a little animal race that thinks that they're like completely superior to humans and will let you know constantly that they think they're superior to you. They're really cute. I like them. I like them a lot. Um, I like that if you're in the forest, they'll just show up places. Like, there's like a few camps that are by a stream, and there's like a specific like fishing woodwood named Mastangler, and I just know this because he's part of a mission. Oh, he's part of the Misutsune mission. And so now that I know his name, I notice that he keeps like I'll go to that specific camp because there's stuff around that I want to farm. And he shows up with his little like fishing rod, and he sits there and he fishes, and it's cute. It's cute. Like this game has so much detail, like so many little details. Like you go to the village, and there's all these like baby secrets running around, right? And it's like they're adorable, but they have their own pathways. They're not just doing something repeatable. The NPCs are constantly moving around. When you go back to base, there's like hunters doing stuff, and there's like palicos doing stuff and talking to each other. So it's cool. Oh, another thing that I like is that now that I'm high rank, uh, I'm pretty sure the hunters that like the helpful NPC hunters have had their gear upgraded. Like I'm pretty sure Alessa wasn't always in like kind of Rathalos gear, but she is now. At least she seems to be again. It's all a blur, but it looks like they're wearing different armor now. At least Alessa and Rosso are. Um, Hard says, I do dig the unit setups. You have a team of hunter, smith, handler. Yeah, I like it too. I like that a lot. The Woodwoods made me think of your work in Void Saga's Feywild adventures. Yeah, definitely. The Woodwoods are a very Rodrigo coded. Absolutely. Especially because you have the Woodwoods and you also have Rove, right? So Rove is a very Rodrigo character. Like, it just feels like that. Like, I'm not saying, like, I could have come up with something, blah, 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 but, like, just, like, introducing a race of, like, little caveman monsters and then introducing one that, like, is also very difficult to understand, but it's because he's too verbose. Like, that's super cool. I dig that a lot. It's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I, like, that's for me. Rove is for me, thank you. Yeah, their bravado is really great, and their creative license with English is a fun idiosyncrasy. I love Rove as well. Roaming self-exiled little feral guy in wizard gear. Um, I believe the support hunters upgrade their gear at certain story progressions. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Hardy says, I 100% see the Rodrigo coding in Rove. Yeah, absolutely. There's a thing going on Blue Sky where it's like these four characters are like you coded and you like put them up. I should I should go find that thread and put Rove up as one of mine. Because yeah, definitely that's an NPC that I would do as a game master. Absolutely. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I think this was a pretty successful outing. My computer didn't crash. The game didn't crash. It booted everybody off of my mission. So I dearly hope those randos didn't lose the. I'm pretty sure this game is like actually very good about making sure that like you don't lose out on stuff from a mission if like somebody disconnects. But we'll see. Things not crashing is a win, and absolutely let's not push it. So I really appreciate it, and you guys have a good night. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for stopping by. Again, you know, old friends, new friends, lurkers. Thanks for coming by. And yeah, we will hang out later once I find. Oh man, I wonder if my stream ending slate still works. Let's see. Okay, pretty good. Definitely not doing stuff on Wednesdays anymore, and I'm definitely not on Twitter anymore. So hey, it couldn't. It could have been a lot worse, but at least this thing works. Oh, I gotta fix that top menu too. I think it's kind of running into other stuff, but you know, good times. It's been good times. Thanks for stopping by. If you're seeing this on YouTube later, yeah, you can find me on Twitch at LPikachon. You should go ahead and subscribe because you never know when these are gonna happen. So yeah, rock and roll. Thanks, guys.